Imagine this. Right now, as you're watching this video, 450 light-years away from us, in the constellation of Taurus, something incredible is happening. In the star cluster known as the Pleiades, which our ancestors called the Seven Sisters, there may exist a civilization that has been watching our every move for thousands of years. Sounds like science fiction, but what if this is a reality we're only beginning to understand? The Pleiades. This name sends shivers down the spine of anyone who has ever gazed into the night sky. With the naked eye, we see 7 bright stars, but telescopes reveal the truth. There are over 1,000. This is a young star cluster, only 100 million years old. In cosmic terms, they're mere infants. But why have the Pleiades captured humanity's attention throughout history? Ancient Egyptians built pyramids oriented toward this constellation. The Maya created their calendars based on Pleiadian cycles. Australian Aborigines passed down legends of the Seven Sisters from generation to generation. Coincidence? Or something greater? The 20th century brought us the first documented evidence of contact with Pleiadians. The most famous case became the story of Billy Meier, a Swiss farmer who, in 1975, claimed regular meetings with a representative of Pleiadian civilization named Senjays. Meier presented hundreds of UFO photographs, conversation recordings, and detailed descriptions of Pleiadian technologies. Skeptics called him a fraud, but even the strictest experts couldn't completely debunk all his materials. Some photographs remain a mystery to analysts to this day. Who are the Pleiadians? According to numerous contactee testimonies, Pleiadians are a highly advanced humanoid race that surpasses us in development by thousands of years. They're described as beings about 170 centimeters tall, with fair skin, long hair, and strikingly blue eyes. But their main difference isn't in appearance, but in consciousness level. Pleiadians allegedly live in harmony with nature and each other, knowing no wars or conflicts. Their society is based on principles of love, wisdom, and spiritual development. Sounds utopian? Perhaps. But what if this isn't utopia, but a natural stage in the evolution of intelligent beings? How could an advanced civilization observe us? Modern science already gives us clues. We launch telescopes capable of detecting exoplanets thousands of light years away. We study the atmospheres of distant worlds, searching for signs of life. If Pleiadians truly surpass us by thousands of years, their observation technologies could be unimaginably sophisticated. Perhaps they use quantum fields for instantaneous information transmission. Or have they created a network of observation probes invisible to our instruments? Some researchers suggest that the mysterious fast radio bursts that astronomers detect throughout the universe might be signals from highly advanced civilizations. And many of these signals come precisely from the direction of the Pleiades. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Pleiadian theory is the traces of their presence in ancient cultures. Around the world, in completely different civilizations, we find remarkably similar mentions of star teachers from the Pleiades. In ancient Greek mythology, the 7 Pleiades sisters were daughters of the Titan Atlas. But what's interesting is that the Greeks believed these stars influenced human destinies and that wise mentors came from there. The Hopi Indians call the Pleiades the first mother and claim their ancestors came from there. Their legends tell of star people who taught them agriculture, astronomy, and spiritual practices. Even the Bible mentions the Pleiades. In the book of Job, God asks, "Can you bind the cluster of the Pleiades?" Some theologians interpret this as a hint at the special role of this constellation in the divine plan. In the 21st century, reports of Pleiadian contacts continue to grow. People worldwide tell of encounters with tall, fair-haired beings who transmit messages about humanity's future. Group contacts are particularly interesting. In 2010, in Peru, a group of 20 people simultaneously observed a luminous object appearing over the ancient city of Machu Picchu. All witnesses independently described identical details, a disc-shaped craft emitting bluish light and telepathic messages about the need to protect Earth. But why would an advanced civilization observe us? According to contactee reports, Pleiadians see humanity as younger siblings at a critical stage of development. We stand at the threshold of either self-destruction or breakthrough into the cosmic age. Pleiadians allegedly don't interfere directly in our affairs. They have a strict non-interference code, but they can guide us through contacts with individuals, inspire scientists and inventors, and warn of dangers. An interesting detail: many breakthrough discoveries of the 20th century were made by people who later spoke of strange dreams or sudden inspirations. Nikola Tesla spoke of voices that suggested solutions to him. Albert Einstein claimed that relativity theory came to him in a dream. Coincidences? Of course, skeptics demand scientific proof, and it exists. In 2017, astronomers discovered strange radio signals in the Pleiades cluster that don't fit the pattern of natural phenomena. The signals repeat with specific periodicity and contain mathematical sequences. Moreover, spectral analysis of some Pleiades stars shows anomalous heavy element content, a sign of possible technological activity. Official science isn't ready to draw conclusions about intelligent life yet, but the data is thought-provoking. Pleiadian contactees often transmit warnings about future events. Amazingly, many of these predictions come true with striking accuracy. In 1980, a Canadian contactee received a message about a great Earth upheaval in Japan in the year of the metal rabbit. According to the Eastern calendar, 2011 was precisely the year of the metal rabbit, and that's when the devastating earthquake and tsunami occurred in Fukushima. Another example, in 1995, a warning was transmitted about a disease that would stop the world in the third decade of the new century. The COVID-19 pandemic began precisely in 2020. If Pleiadians are truly observing us, there should be indirect signs of their presence. And there are. Satellites register unexplained anomalies in Earth's magnetic field that often coincide with mass UFO sightings. Radio telescopes pick up strange signals whose source is in the direction of the Pleiades. Even animals sometimes behave strangely, as if sensing an invisible presence. Particularly interesting are so-called temporal anomalies, cases where time seems to slow down or speed up in certain places. Many such zones are located at sites of ancient observatories oriented toward the Pleiades. Many Pleiadian contactees claim that the era of hidden observation is coming to an end. Humanity has matured for open contact with cosmic civilizations, but for this, we need to pass several more tests and prove we're ready to become part of the galactic community. Perhaps this is why there's so much talk about UFOs and extraterrestrial life now. Governments of different countries are beginning to declassify UFO files. Scientists openly discuss the possibility of intelligent life in the universe. Is this preparation for something greater? Are the Pleiadians watching humanity? There isn't enough scientific evidence yet for a definitive answer, but accumulating testimonies, ancient legends, and modern observations create a compelling picture. Perhaps we're not alone in the universe. Perhaps our elder siblings in consciousness are indeed observing our development, guiding us toward a bright future. And who knows, maybe very soon we'll receive an answer to this exciting question. After all, the Pleiades continue to shine in the night sky, reminding us of the cosmic mysteries we have yet to unravel. Today, as technology advances at incredible speed and humanity takes its first steps toward colonizing other planets, the question of our cosmic neighbors becomes especially relevant. Perhaps the Pleiadians are indeed waiting for that moment when we become worthy members of the galactic community. Every night, millions of people look up at the stars, and among them are surely those who see the twinkling lights of the Pleiades. What do these observers feel? Simple curiosity or ancient memory of their origins? Perhaps it's in these moments that an invisible connection between worlds occurs. Regardless of whether you believe in the existence of Pleiadians or approach this topic skeptically, one thing remains undeniable: humanity must never stop seeking answers to fundamental questions about life in the universe. After all, it's this drive for knowledge that makes us truly intelligent beings, ready to encounter the unknown.